crazy mother.
What it do, soul visionaries and potential soul visionaries out there. I am your host, Gerard Corner. You are now rocking with the mobile version of the Soul Vision Powercast. You know that place where we keep it unfiltered and raw. We talk about anything from porn to politics. We'll even talk about the things you might have heard or even saw. Dig this here. I want to talk about the voice of men, regular men. I'm not talking about the wealthy men that make all the rules and things of that nature. I'm talking about regular, everyday men. And we have to be truly honest with ourselves when we're speaking about the average, everyday man. He does not have a voice himself. Women are always talking about, hey, they're being oppressed. Their voice has been suppressed. Everything is happening to women, but they don't understand. The very things that happen to women, or they think that happen to women, regular men go through that. You got to realize, the man that's making the rules and the man that has more material things than the average guy, he feels like he's better than the average guy, so he wants to punish the average guy. Why? Because he doesn't think the average guy deserves the type of treatment that he gets. And women buy into it. Women buy into it because they say, oh, you don't make enough money to tell me what to do. Every woman can say, hey, I slept with a man that made a lot of money. Every woman can say that. But then when it boils down to it, it's 9 times out of 10, where are they? Where are those guys at? How come they're not still with you? And then the average guy is really a filler in for most women. Most women, I think I can really go out there and say most women want a wealthy man or somebody that has the means to take care of them so that they don't have to do anything in life, right? The average man cannot offer that because, hey, it is what it is. So when a woman that desires all the worldly things, when she doesn't get it from that guy, or she gets with that guy, he basically does, bang her out, hit her up when he wants to or whatnot. He discards her, or she's tired of him cheating or tired of him doing whatever. Then she says, you know what, I'm going to try to go get the average guy. But what happened is, the average guy is not enough for her. She's not attracted to him in that way. He's just somebody to fill in the void. That's why I believe a lot of women out there now are saying, I just want to be at peace. Because it's either all or nothing. They don't know how to be team players. The majority of these women out here on the internet don't know what it takes to have a partnership. They don't know what it takes to have a relationship where both people come together to work for the betterment of each other and whoever we create along the way. Because it's all about me. That's the funny thing. Everybody wants to talk about, hey, the voice of black women or women, period, but they don't want to talk about the diminished voice of men. Because most men do not get the benefit of the doubt. Most men are found guilty, or most men are thought to be guilty of whatever it is before the story is even told. Now, when it comes to the guys with the money and whatever, ladies will tell you, hey, cheating is a rich man's game. If you're not rich, you shouldn't be out here cheating. Wow. They respect money. They don't respect you treating them good. They don't respect the simple fact that, hey, you got good character, morals, integrity, none of that. Because you got the guys out there with the money saying otherwise. They, what they're doing is taking the average guy, which is in the middle. So you have extremes. You have the guy that's dusty, broke, poor character, poor quality of guy. You have that. You have most of the men that are in the middle, the average guy, right? Excuse me. Good dudes or whatever. Then you have the other extreme where the guys got money. Well, the guys with money, in order to make themselves look better, want to lump the extreme poor side with the average guy. So then he can call him a dusty bum and all of this and that and the other. They're the ones that's telling you that if a man is not doing, if he's not paying 100% of the bills, he doesn't deserve love, he doesn't deserve respect, he doesn't deserve submission, he doesn't, it's like, wow. So basically what you're saying is, based on the money that you have in your pocket, it determines the amount of respect that you should get. And that's the biggest crock of shit that I've ever heard of in my life. But a lot of women are falling for that. They don't fall for it. A lot of women are raised like that. That's why when you say, you know, what women say, we're not gold diggers, we're hypergamous by nature. When a woman tells you she's hypergamous by nature, that means she not, it's for the money. That's all it is, bro. That's all you could ever do is give her money, because most of them don't have the ability to love. Most of these women don't have the ability to really communicate. They don't know how to commit. They don't know how to cooperate. You know, they don't do the 5 C's. They don't do all the things that it takes for a relationship to grow. Because guess what? When it comes to what do you bring to the table, most women say they are the table. When in fact, the table is the relationship. What do you bring to the relationship? Women say, I am the prize. But guess what? The prize is not the woman. The prize is not the man. The prize is what we create. The prize is the legacy that we create with our children, you know, or with us. It's our legacy is the prize. And we want it to be a good one, right? You know, we want to have a legacy that can thrive beyond our years of living. That's the prize. But when you get women that think like this, and then you got a lot of men that actually tell them that, hey, you are this, you don't let a man tell you. There is no such thing as the prize. And fellas, don't ever exalt a woman so high to where you even put her out of your reach. All I'm trying to do is tell you fellas, man, get yourself a woman that your voice matters to her as well, despite how much money you make. Find yourself a woman that doesn't mind working as a team. Find a woman that says, hey, I got your back, you got mine. And in turn, bruh, do the same thing for her. You know, she feeling down, she feeling low, be there for her. Do all the things that you want her to do for you, do them for her too, man. Y'all have to keep that energy reciprocating amongst one another. Y'all gotta send it back. And then guess what? Some days that person may not have it to give right off the bat. You initiate it. And when the person initiates something, hey man, appreciate and reciprocate. You know, just keep that going amongst yourself, man. Keep that love between y'all going back and forth, man. Don't let these voices on the internet tell you otherwise, that y'all should not be working together. See, the average woman and the average man should be getting together to build together. But you got your rich aunties and these pandering ass niggas out here telling you otherwise. If you ever listen to a person that's telling you not to build with somebody, that should be a person you should be watching out for and avoiding. It's 2025. No matter what, we're going to rise and fly. Peace.